In Material Master, in the next view, Accounting 1. In Accounting 1, the first topic, Total Valuated Stock. Total quantity of valuated inventory of a material with the same valuation criteria. The valuation criteria are the valuation area and valuation type. The next one, valuation class. The default value for the valuation class for valuated stock of the material. Usage. The valuation class has the following functions. Allows the stock values of materials of the same material type to be posted to different GL accounts. Then allows the stock value of materials of different material type to be posted to the same GL account. Then determines together with other factors the GL accounts updated for a valuation relevant transactions such as goods movement. So this is the usage of valuation class. So the next one, valuation class for sales order stock. Default value for the valuation class for valuated sales order stocks of the material. So usage, you need to specify a valuation class here only if you want to assign a different valuation class to this type of stock than that assigned to other valuated stocks of the material. This makes it possible to define other allowed GL accounts for these stocks. So the next one, valuation class for project stock. Default value for the valuation class for valuated project stocks of the material. You need to specify a valuation class here only if you want to assign a different valuation class to this type of stock than that assigned to other valuated stocks of the material. This makes it possible to define other allowed GL accounts for these stocks. The next field, valuation category, determines whether stocks of the material are valuated together or separately. In the case of split valuation, this indicator also determines with valuation types are allowed, that is the criteria by which stocks can be valuated. So the next one, valuated UOM, flags a batch specific unit as relevant for valuation. Usage, when the indicator is set, you can store a valuation price for this unit of measure that acts as a basis for valuating batches based on this proportion quantity or product quantity. So the dependencies, if you use proportion units, you can flag several units of measure as relevant for valuation. If you use product units, you can only flag one unit of measure as relevant for valuation. The next one, material ledger activated at material level, indicates whether material ledger valuation is active for the material. So the next one, material price determination control. You have the following options. In transaction based material price determinations, options 2 in the material master. With the price control V, the material is valuated at the moving average price. With the price control S, the material is valuated at the standard price. The moving average price is calculated for information purpose. So the second point, in single multi-level price determination, option 3 in the material master, the valuation price remains unchanged and a periodic unit price is calculated for the material valuation of the closed period. This option is only possible for materials with the price control S, which means standard price, and is only recommended if in addition to multiple currencies and or valuations, you use single multi-level material price determination. With a single multi-level material price determination, a periodic unit price is updated for information purpose but can only be used for material valuation in the closed period. So the next field, currency type. The currency type specifies the role of a currency in the SAP system. Usage. In addition to the company code currency, you can use parallel currencies per company code with the following currency types. The number 1, group currency. Number 2, hard currency. Number 3, index based currency. Number 4, global company currency. In controlling, you can also use the following types like a controlling area currency, object currency. Furthermore, you can create your own currency types. So, note, if you are using transfer prices, the currency types not only represents the business perspective but also specify the valuation view. Example, number 10 company code currency, number 11 company code currency with group valuation, number 12 company code currency with profit center valuation. So the next field, ledger, identifies a ledger in general ledger accounting that is used for postings of currency and valuation types specific to the material ledger. Usage, the ledger is selected based on the currency and valuation type setting for the company code. The company code is selected through the valuation areas. Material ledger inventory values are calculated only in the selected ledger. So, note, inventory line items are not summarized in this ledger. A currency type that has a non legal valuation needs to have a reference to a currency type with identical semantics in legal valuation. Usage, during postings, the currency key of the currency type is copied from the corresponding currency type in legal valuation. So then currency key for amounts in the systems. So the next field, standard price. Standard price, yes, the standard price is fixed during a time period. It means the inventory of a material is being evaluated at fixed price for a given period, irrespective of the price of new stock being added. Then the next field, periodic unit price. A price that changes periodically as a result of goods movements and invoice entries. The periodic unit price is calculated by dividing the value of material by the quantity of the material in inventory. It references the base unit of measure and price unit in the material master record. So the next field, price unit. Number of units of measure on which price is based. You can change the price unit in all valuations both in the accounting view of the material master record and in the price change transactions, the T code MR21. So the next field, price control, indicates the price control used to evaluate the stock of material. You have the following options. We have two options. The first one is standard price, yes. Second one is moving average price, V. Dependencies. If the material ledger is activated for the material, this indicator together with the material's price determination indicator determines at which of the following prices the material is valuated. Either standard price, moving average price or periodic unit price. So the next one, moving price, a price that changes in consequence of a goods movement and the entry of invoices and is used to evaluate a material. The moving average price is calculated by dividing the value of the material by the quantity of materials in stock. It is automatically recalculated by the system after each goods movements or invoice entry. So the next one, inventory value. Total value of the inventory of the material subject to the same valuation criteria. These are valuation area and valuation type. Usage, this value is posted to the assigned balance sheet account in financial accounting. So the next field, future price. Price at which the material will be valuated as from a precise date in the future. Precise date in the future procedure, the future standard price is valid as of the date you enter in the relevant field. Before the future price can become effective, you must activate it for material valuation. So the next field, future price from. Date from which a future valuation price is to be valid. So the next one, previous price. Price at which the material was valuated up until the most recent price change. The system makes an entry in this field when you change a price manually in valuation. So then last price change, date of last price change informations.